I was born and raised over in Hamilton, Montana. Right out of high school, I went into the Air Force, learned how to program flight computers, and I worked on the F-15 and the stealth fighter. I was stationed in Japan, having a hard time finding what I would consider to be good beer. So I started researching home brewing back in that stage and actually bought the Mr. Beer kit with a 5-gallon plastic bucket like a lot of guys did. I'll never forget bottling that beer and so impatiently waiting for it to carbonate, probably drinking the first 3 or 4 before they were carbonated. And I thought, wow, this tastes great. And every 2 or 3 days I'd open another one. This is tasting better. After 9 years of being in the military, decided to come back to Montana and raise my kids. We moved back to Helena. I got into real estate. At that point, I was brewing beer in my basement. What I found is when you're making decent beer in your basement, you can't make enough because your friends find out about it. And I was out of beer all the time. So I would go down and buy beer at the local brewery. It was called Sleeping Giant Brewing at the time. I was at a poker game one night. Someone made a comment at the poker game that, hey, if you like that beer, you should go talk to the bank because I heard they're in trouble and you could probably buy that place. And I thought, wow, you know, I like beer. I need a job because I'm not sure whether my job is going to continue. So I went down to the bank. I did all the paperwork and I did business plans and all that, but he didn't care about that. They just said, you know, look me in the eye, shake my hand, and if you promise to pay me back, you can have it. So all of a sudden, I owned a brewery.